Welcome, Hobbs this week.
Back.
You right?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, not too bad. I'm going to get us started by asking you the question that I asked Pete last week.
Okay.
Pete, actually, can you quickly do the maths and get the exact number? You know what I mean.
Ooh.
Okay, Hobbs. Would you rather be given £1 million
Okay.
in cash, if that's how you want it, or be given £1 a day that doubles for a month? It's like you're given £1 every single day, the amount's going to double for a month.
Okay. Or £1 million.
Or £1 million
in cash.
In cash. Cash is king.
Cash is king.
Going to bury it in a garden. Like the
I think
wobble
this
that she
is a
is.
trick question, isn't it? I'd have the £1 million, please.
You'd have £1 million?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because I don't think £1 a day doubling is going to be more than £1 million. And my maths isn't terribly good, so I'll just take the £1 million, please.
Okay, well, firstly, let's reveal. So 58% of you guys on the Rain Them In Instagram said that they would also
Take the million.
take the milli. 42% of you are super smart because actually you would end up with more money.
No way.
Honestly, it's crazy. Pete, what's the number?
So day 30,
Day 30,
you would have 536 million pounds.
you'd have 500 million. Crazy. So I'm over here with my
day
500
31,
mil.
which is a January.
Yeah, you
you'd
get
have
into a bill.
A bill.
That is so true. If it's a
No,
January,
that can't be right.
it's wild. And you actually do the maths.
£1.
£1 that doubles for a day. Doubles every day for a month. Sorry.
So one is
Let's break this down.
it's £2 on the second day.
Good.
£4 on the third day.
Yep. Keep going.
I still don't.
I promise
agree
you. I
that.
promise
How are you
you.
going to prove it to me?
Well, I would get the money. Yeah. So it starts really slow up until
So day 10 is 512 pounds.
day 10 you're only on £500.
Day 20 is 524,000.
But you've got to think. Then it gets to £1,000. Then it gets to £2,000. Then it's £4,000.
520.
Isn't that
I'm
wild?
going to go home and work it out myself on a piece of paper.
Do. I encourage it.
Oh, so don't have the £1 million.
Don't know if someone comes to you randomly and is like, "Do you want the mill or do you want
Well, I've
the
been
pound?"
warned. I've been
doubles
warned
every day for a
now,
month.
so-
Isn't that? I honestly I couldn't believe it.
No, I can't believe
Couldn't
it.
believe it. Absolutely
I still
crazy.
can't believe it. I'll let you know if it's
So yeah, there we go. I quite like a little question like that because that wasn't really wasn't that random. I just saw it somewhere and it blew my mind.
yeah. I can't
So-
get over that.
Yeah, we're trying to get those, just like get us thinking, guys. Anyway, Hobbs, you were going to do the random question for this week again because you're so good at it now.
I got slated for that last one, really.
Yeah, I think the last one we could have done better.
Okay. So this is another one that Nat came up with.
Yeah, shout out Nat,
And
one of our lovely yard girls
Yeah.
that helps the bucking
I
out.
really like it. I think it's a good one. I think you'll
I
like
thought
it.
you just went, I really like her, as if you really like Nat.
I do really like
Do you know
Nat.
what? I'm going to go out on a whim here and I'm going to say I like Nat.
I like all our lovely yard girls. They're all lovely.
They're all amazing.
So Nat's question is, what is your favourite jacket potato topping?
Good.
I thought you'd like that one.
Because our last episode was very jacket potato heavy. So I think it's nice that we've brought it back around.
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, which I have now recovered from my illness. But it was very special what me and Mr. Potato Man shared together.
Okay,
I'll
so
never forget
out
you.
of interest, what did he offer? I know you had beans
Well,
and cheese, which is
he
a
had
classic.
everything. He had chili, which I do like a chili on a potato.
Chili's good.
He had like a chicken thing. He had pulled pork.
Ooh.
All of it riddled with disease, obviously.
Pulled pork sounds good.
Right. I don't think pulled pork is saucy enough.
What about
personally?
pulled pork and cheese?
I would
still
want
want
like
more
a
sauce?
quite a saucy pulled pork. If it's like in a bit of a brothy sauce, then maybe.
I don't think it has to necessarily be saucy.
Too saucy. Do you know? I will put myself out there and just say I do quite like a classic bean and cheese.
Yep.
And I do like a tuna.
Yep.
Not everyone's going to enjoy hearing that.
tuna and onion.
Yes,
and some cheese.
bit of cucumber maybe,
Yeah.
or sweet corn.
Yeah.
Not for ham.
And the other one I like is
I think I know what you're going to say. Can I guess what you're going to say?
No.
Coronation chicken.
coronation. I wasn't going to
Were
say
you not
that.
thinking of that?
I had already thought of that.
Okay.
But this cold slaw and cheese.
No,
You've always been funny with that, haven't you? Because is it cold? Because it's cold.
No, because I like the tuna cold. Do you know when I have jacket potato with tuna, I cannot put the tuna in the potato. when it's hot.
It's not a
Because
topping
heated
then,
up
is it?
tuna. No, so I have it on the side.
Okay.
Every mouthful, scoop of tuna, scoop of potato with cheese.
It's still not topping, like put it in the potato, but
No, it is. But I just don't like. I can't.
You
have
just don't like it on
heating
top.
up tin tuna.
okay. So if you had to
Disgusting.
pick a favourite then of all those,
Just a favourite, not one, not like the only one I can ever have for the rest of my life. I'm not like doubling down here forever, am I?
yeah, your last meal.
Do you know, I do actually love a jacket potato. It probably would be on somewhere on the list for the last meal.
Yeah, I'd have to have a steak with mine if it was my last meal.
Do you think?
A potato and a steak.
Oh, that'd be your death row meal.
Yeah, pretty good. And some chips on the side.
Really?
Salad.
I'd maybe go for like a duck confit. I think you can have whatever you want. It's crazy what some people have. Anyway, until they find the stash of gold bars under your garden, you're not going to death row, so you're good. Can you go first? What are you going to say?
Or if you could only have the same thing for
No, that's so much
eternity.
harder.
Oh, that's, yeah. I would, if you could only have the one forevermore, I think it'd have to be beans and cheese.
Do you think?
Such
I
a
would
classic.
possibly go coronation chicken or chili. Love a chili and a jacket potato. Anyway, Hobbs, welcome back to episode something of Rein Them In.
8? Do you think?
No, I think we're past that.
Wow.
But do you know what we have done?
I heard a little rumour.
We've hit a milestone on Instagram.
Gosh, well done.
Hit 10k.
That's very impressive.
Well done you, Hobbs.
Oh,
You're
thank
part of this
you.
now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone that follows along.
you very
and
much.
Goes to the Instagram. It's at Rein Them In. If you was it at Rein Them In or was it at Rein Them In podcast? It's one of those things that I should check ahead of filming. You'll find it. You know what the graphics are. You know what we look like.
Yeah. Go and
give
listen.
it a follow. But
Follow.
I think we are going to try and do a little giveaway with our wonderful sponsor, Lemure. Don't know what it's going to be yet. Maybe one of the products of the week. Anyway, if you're not following, you're not going to know when it happens.
Or
So
one of their
make sure
lovely
you are
tops.
following.
You like this one? I like this.
Love
colour.
that
Lovely.
one. The fleece.
It's so soft.
So warm as well.
Yep, that's good.
Although the house is a little bit warmer today.
It's a lot warmer.
Yeah.
Pete said he put the heating on for me.
Pete's put the heating on. We have finally 99% finished the kitchen. We still need to tile the splashback.
That's looking
where the
fab.
splashback will go.
Yeah, it's looking
Good,
really nice.
isn't it? I'm pleased with it.
Yeah, you should be. It's really
Oh,
nice.
gee, thanks, Hobbs.
You just need to choose some tiles. Get a nice rug.
We have spent a lot of money on it, though. We have gone over budget. Tell you that for free, guys.
I think that's inevitable.
Benny. Yeah.
Everything costs so much these days.
Doesn't it just? Only going up as well?
Indeed.
All this crazy stuff going on. But no, it's very nice that we actually have a little bit of a hosting space because we have got a special guest here right now. We've actually got a live audience today. I'm looking, she's waving. This is just a little teaser for a bonus ep coming very soon. But we've got Holly Lenahan. Lenahan!
I'm keeping
So
the
anyway, I
seat
can
warm
say it.
for you, Holly.
Yeah, so she's just watching now to see what it's like. But it was nice to have the kitchen and to be able to have Holly sat there last night on the breakfast bar, and I'm cooking up a storm, and I thought, we are finally moving this house in the right direction.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to our invite. You said you were going to host.
Oh, well, the tiles aren't done, so I can't yet. I said when the kitchen's done. Just
Hurry
never
up.
going to tile. Oh dear. Anyway, Hobbs, how's your week been? Come on.
Very
Let's
busy.
get chatty.
Very busy. As you know, I think you
I was there for it. I was the one making them busy.
you and Pete have probably covered the first half of the
We
week
did.
and
It's
the
been
first demo.
Yeah, it's been demo week. So we did discuss Vale, but we haven't gone into the Hartbury one.
Okay. Well, Heartbury was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, really, really good.
Seemed to go really, even though I
Hobbs left.
left halfway through.
Half? Was it half?
It was at the interval.
Was it the interval you left? Oh, fair enough. Okay, well,
It was.
okay.
I watched some of Miracle jumping and
Oh, nice. He's mega.
yeah, he is. Yeah. But it seemed to go down absolute storm. Beautiful venue.
Yeah, it was really, good.
really
Ponies were really
nice
good. We
people.
were
The
just like,
ponies were amazing.
yeah, it was just nice because it ran a lot smoother, and we, because of how Vale went with our ponies being very clingy and making it a bit extra stressful, we had a much better game plan for Hartbury.
We did.
So that took a lot of stress out.
Yeah.
So that's why
I
Hobbs
think
went
it
early.
worked well, and that's why it didn't seem fair for Winnie to stand on her own in a faraway car park in the dark. So
No, it was
once
quite good.
she's
So,
finished,
yeah,
that's why I took her home.
Winnie did the first session and then
And it worked
Hobbs took
well.
home in the Liberty box. I drove the big box home by myself. Well, not by myself.
You drove it all
I'd
the way
had
there,
an errand.
didn't
Yeah,
you?
all the way there.
All there. And it was stressful.
Let's actually, we're going to talk about this in a little bit, Hobbs.
Okay.
You need to tell what your main role was at the demo.
Catering manager.
You were exactly hostess with the mostess. What did you do for your spread?
We did Prosecco. As
the
a
food
drink,
was
a welcome drink.
Prosecco.
And we did a spread of a couple of cheese boards,
A cheese board. Bougie.
olives, cheese straws, some other things.
Those like
really
little
nice.
like seeded flatbread
Like
things,
a bit like breadsticks, but much more upmarket.
but long and thin.
They're flat,
Wide and thin.
flat with seeds in.
Yeah.
They're really nice. And Simon's partner made the
James.
most amazing cupcakes.
I've never eaten so many cupcakes in my life.
And 100 of them didn't he make?
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Embarrassingly, we had bought cupcakes.
Yep.
We still got 48 cupcakes at home because no one wanted the shop bought
Cupcake,
ones.
anyone?
Yeah, everyone wants a cupcake. That's the giveaway, actually. You're going to win something from Lemieux and 48 cupcakes.
Oh dear. Yeah. So they came with us to both events, but they've come home again, haven't they?
Yeah.
But no, it was really nice. Went down really well. It gave people a chance to mingle.
It was really
and chat
nice.
and
Yeah.
partake in nibbles,
Yeah.
which people seem to enjoy. So yeah, it's great.
Good job, Hobbs. Well done.
you.
Put on a very good spread, I thought.
Good.
Good. Okay, what about the rest of your week? What else have we done? What's happened?
Horses mainly.
You had a nice quiet weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you did.
Well, Sunday was quite quiet. Saturday I went and did a little errand for Sam and Freya, who'd gone down to London and left their heated air on. Sorry, Freya, I'll drop you in it.
Do you know that is such a stressor with the heated air?
I know, and it's so easy to do.
I go
isn't it?
nuts at Pete.
Oh,
Because he leaves it on all the
Sam
time.
was going nuts at poor Freya. But once you're in the car on your way to London with two small children,
Yeah, and also it's one of those things that like once you've thought about it, you're just like,
I know
It needs fixing right now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it needed turning off. So,
definitely
was
be turning
fine.
them off. Okay.
so I ventured
God, you
over
have
there.
been busy then.
Yeah.
You flat out. Surprised you found the time to even come and sit down here.
Well,
Rest those legs.
Yeah, I'm always busy.
She also, you might be, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might be thinking, oh, Hobbs has a different diary.
I left my doggy diary here. I had to move on to a different one.
And that is how much this woman needs her paper diary.
Oh, surely
She
everybody
couldn't go
has a
without.
diary. Do you not have a diary?
Do you not put anything on your phone?
No, I don't know how
Mine's
to do that.
all on my phone. You don't know how.
I don't. Also, why would you want it on your phone? I like
Well,
to see
for
it
this
written
exact
down.
reason, because you've not had a diary for
But
2
that's
weeks.
good. I now have a diary. Well, I had this one. I bought 2 diaries.
Did you?
Yeah, I was going to give one to you, and I thought actually Megan probably won't use it.
Actually, she doesn't deserve it, quite frankly.
I'll just use 2. I quite like running 2 diaries. I'll put everything in both of them. So if I mislay one for a short while, it's all right. I've still got the other one.
As a woman with too much time, she's going to put everything in both. Just pop all the birthdays in, get the wedding in.
Look, I'm the person that has to remember everything.
Very true. Oh, I just got to look. I got to look. I'm going to get back in my box. Do you know what else we've done this week, Hobbs?
We went and had a wedding planning meeting.
The two of us, the couple, apparently, the newlyweds.
That's not true. There were 3 of us. The photographer came.
Yeah. I have already had a bit of a go at Pete on our last recording about this. But we went for our wedding planning day. And to be fair, I don't think we quite knew how serious it was.
No, I think that is a fair comment.
Yeah. Even so, Pete probably should have come.
I think Pete definitely should have come.
It is our wedding. And yeah, we get there.
And he really ought to show a bit of interest, I feel.
Yeah. Well, we've just decided everything, haven't we?
Yep.
So I made a meeting with a florist.
Yeah.
God, we've actually had like a bit of a busy
burst.
Yeah.
And I've had a follow-up phone call with the caterers today.
Yeah.
So do have a long list of things to do now.
I still haven't got my hair and makeup sorted, and it's genuinely keeping me awake at night.
Margot tells me you're going to go and have practice with her.
We are. She's going to go and slap some stuff on my face and just
That's a good idea.
see what looks good. Did you speak to the hairdresser? Because were we going to do that with your hairdresser now?
I haven't, but if that's what you want, I will speak to her.
Well, I feel like we should at least speak and then get some quotes, no?
Okay.
It's feeling painfully close. We're not actually sharing the date on the line.
It's come out for 3 months. Oh.
You be careful. You be careful what you're saying. But yeah, I feel like we have done a little bit more than we do most weeks. So pat on the back for us. I think we've got to celebrate our achievements.
Yep.
No matter how small.
Liv suggests we get together again for
More food tasting.
more food.
Please be more food tasting.
We've got to finalise the food, the canapés, and our sort of other main.
So this is a question for people listening, because I would quite like some backup on this, and Hobbs and I have been having squabbles.
Have we?
When you go to a wedding, how many canapés do you eat? How many canapés do you eat? Genuinely, if you tomorrow you're going to a wedding, what would you be thinking? Oh, how many canapés am I going to sink before I
wouldn't be thinking that.
I would
be thinking how many canapés.
Honestly, I'd get
am I
there
gonna have
early.
at the wedding tomorrow.
I'd get there early and I'd clock where the waiters come out from. I'd find the door and I'd stand out the door and like a bird snatching something.
See, I think 3 canapés is a reasonable amount.
Really? I honestly think I must have about 10 canapés at a wedding. I genuinely.
No way.
Honestly, Hobbs, I love a canapé.
Gosh, Megs is very worried. We're allowing 3 canapés per guest.
3 canapés per person, and that's only so we're having 3 different canapés.
Sort of
What are
one
they
of
again? The beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington,
That was so good.
the vegan or vegetarian spring roll,
Also in cred.
and the third one was the panko pork thing, which I wasn't so keen on. But
I'm just sorry for people listening because the panko pork, it was like proper poppy on the mic there. Panko pork. You didn't like that. It was like this breaded,
it was all right.
a very thin breadcrumb and then pork belly in the middle. I thought it was 10-10.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you think it's
Your
too
wedding.
meaty? I think that's like quite, because the beef Wellington's quite like a chunk of meat.
Yeah, I do think we might revisit that.
Welcome to Hobbs' wedding.
And maybe we
Featuring star
have to have
guest
4.
and no Pete.
I'm doing 90.
No, you are. That's what I mean.
5% of the planning.
That's why it's your wedding featuring Meg. Pete's nowhere on the call sheet.
Exactly. 95% me, 5% you.
Yeah. Okay. What would you swap that for then?
I don't know. We'll have a look
Something
at the list.
chickeny? Or
Yes, maybe.
the thing is with a canapé, you don't want it too like messy and sticky.
No.
Which I thought the pork was quite good for that.
But on the
because
other hand,
was
it'll
like
come in
meaty.
one of those little nice
Yeah,
stick
true.
things.
Okay, so we've got the 3 canapés, and basically each person is allotted one of each.
But
Obviously, some extras for the vegetarians and vegans.
what I was
like
going to say,
extra
the
spring rolls.
vegetarians and the vegans aren't going to eat the meat ones at all.
Was you telling me that I might not get a spring roll on my wedding day? Because they might have had them all.
No,
Tina,
I think
Lucy,
we need to.
Holly, all
I
these
think
vegetarians.
Maybe we need a second vegetarian one as well.
Okay. Pete said no. Pete's listening. He shouted from the kitchen.
Pete's got no sympathy for the vegetarian people.
I'm just hoping there's going to be like a few like extras. They
will.
They won't do like exactly one per person, will they? Otherwise, I'm going to tell them that we've got 150 guests coming. So there's
Talking of which,
sneaky
we
ones.
do need to finalise the guest list.
Pete is very close to sending off those invites.
Okay, well
yeah,
that's
still
reassuring.
on the bedside table.
Have they moved a little bit?
Yeah, they're just looking kind of ready to go. Still not got any addresses on,
Oh, interesting.
but they are fully named now.
Do they have a stamp on?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
Okay, so
No, I think we'll kind of be working on like doing the addresses over the next month and then probably stamping them like midsummer.
might be a bit late.
And then, do you know what I said we might do yesterday? Is all of those people, is when they get to the wedding, that's going to be their place card as their invitation. Just so they know how useless Pete is.
I think Pete's mum might need a call.
What do you think? Start telling on him.
Then
Guys.
she could be in charge of chasing him.
Are you kidding? She leaves that to me. She don't want to get involved.
Oh dear. So yeah, all in all, a busy week.
Yeah.
And gosh, now we're heading for Easter.
We are. When people listen to this,
Oh gosh,
it's going to be Bank Holiday Monday, you lucky things, if you've got it off. We won't. We'll be down the
Easter
yard.
Monday.
Editing. And actually, we've got a little note from the producer. We're going to attempt playing a little voice note through here, Hobbs,
Okay.
because she would like to know something Easter related. Right, are we ready?
Since it has just been Easter, or at least it will have just been Easter when this goes out, I want to know what your favourite Easter eggs are and whether Hobbs still buys you an Easter egg, Meg. Does Hobbs still buy Easter eggs for her children, in inverted commas? I know they're all grown up now. And if not, then at what age do you stop buying your kids Easter eggs? Thank you. Also, I've just...
I do still buy Easter eggs. I usually buy a selection.
Check yourself. I cannot remember the last time I ate an Easter egg from your pocket money.
Last year, I'm sure I bought Easter eggs. I usually
You bought them for the grandchildren.
5 or 6. No, I don't just buy for the grandchildren.
Hobbit.
I usually buy several. In fact, I think you probably ate
I
3
don't know
of
where
them.
they are. Well, how am I supposed to remember how many Easter eggs I've eaten? No, you don't. I agree. You'll buy some. You'll see a sale. You'll come home with some Easter eggs. You don't delegate them. There's no love. There's no hunting for them.
I usually buy them and then comes across and finds, oh, do you mind if I have one of those? I was like, well, that's fine, yeah, because one of them is for you.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel... I don't
Special.
feel like blessed by the Easter bunny in that moment. I just think...
I think you're probably old enough to not have to have Easter eggs.
Do you know, as soon as they hit the shops, I buy an Easter egg. I eat it that night. I love it. I love how thin the chocolate is. Tastes better.
Okay, so what's your favourite?
Well, this is where we're going to get political. Have you been seeing this, Hobbs? You've been seeing the shade on Cadbury's chocolate right now?
No.
People are not happy. There is a boycott, and
Oh dear.
I've joined the boycott.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming they don't make mini eggs then.
They do make mini eggs.
Oh.
That's Han that eats all the mini eggs.
You're quite partial to a mini egg.
I am. So, to cut a long story short, and to be incredibly incorrect, I'm sure, because I'm actually, all of this information has come from TikTok. But basically, Cadbury's they got bought out by a big company, I think in like 2012 or something. And since then, they've been gradually reducing the amount of cocoa butter, like chocolate,
I have heard that
in the
actually.
chocolate. To the extent now, it's so low
It's not actually chocolate.
that in 20 countries, it wouldn't even be recognised as chocolate. Like legally, it wouldn't be able to be sold as
I
chocolate.
thought even in the UK it had to be over a certain percentage to have the word chocolate on it. But, you know, if you're not calling it chocolate, if you're calling it...
I don't know.
egg.
So, yeah, they've basically really reduced that, and then they've filled it with loads of nasty stuff, like loads of palm oil and really fake, horrible stuff. And it does taste different, because I even said with the mini eggs this year, I was like, sorry, what is that? I bought one pack and I was like, like it's just not hitting the same. And they were also naughty with their cream eggs. They then weren't even using their own chocolate. They were using some other random cheap chocolate. And they were like, yeah, but we've taken dairy milk off of the packaging. So, like, technically, we've not done anything wrong. Anyway, the British public are
Voting
not
with their
happy.
feet.
We are.
Okay.
And if you go into the shops now, might be different after Easter, all the people that forgot to buy eggs. But at the moment, every single Cadbury egg is on offer. It's like half price. No one's buying them. It's hilarious. Like, all the...
Wow. Well, yeah, I
all the
was
shelves are
completely
full.
unaware of that, but...
Yeah. Which is a shame, because actually... They would be one of my favourites. I'd go for like a buttons or a mini eggs normally.
Oh, yeah, chocolate buttons.
I know. Don't know what we're going to do. I'm really hoping like they're going to...
No, so what other
Go back.
makes... Who else makes Easter eggs?
Do you know what does upset me is when you get the Nestle ones, like I'm talking the Kit Kats.
See, I don't mind a Kit Kat.
I like a Kit Kat, but the
But not
chocolate of
Kit-
the egg, bleh,
What about Lindt?
too rich.
Too rich.
I would probably go for Galaxy. During the boycott, I'd probably go for Galaxy.
Actually, I've always liked Galaxy
Yeah.
chocolate.
Like a Minstrels one.
Yeah,
Or a Ripple.
Minstrels. Minstrels one of my favourite things.
Malteser egg.
Ah, yep.
Like those.
Sounds good.
How do you feel about a Terry's chocolate orange egg?
Yep. I could get on board with that.
That is quite exciting because you buy it and you think, surely that egg's not going to be orange flavoured. And then lo and behold, it is. Blows my mind every year.
Okay, well, I'll remember that when I go out egg shopping tomorrow.
Will she?
Frantically.
Will she? Are you going to boycott the Cadbury ones?
Yeah.
I think we need to. I think we need to stand together to get our chocolate back. I do think it's important. We rarely get political on this podcast, but
chocolate is really important
when it comes to chocolate. Wow, I can't believe you're going to sit there with your whole chest and say that you still buy your children Easter eggs, though. That is interesting.
I'd have to now, aren't I?
You're definitely going to have to, and I will be posting on the Instagram if you don't.
I shall post myself. I'll post a picture.
I shall post myself. And then you're not on the login for the Rain Them In Instagram.
I'll count how many of them you eat.
Oh, I know we need to get going and we need to do moans and we need to do product for the week. But can we just discuss the sweetest thing that you said the other day after a certain song played on the radio? Guys, so I'm sure many of you will know the song Rain Me In by Sam Fender and Olivia Dean. Epic song. Love it. Hobbs has obviously been hearing it in the peripheral, but not really like concentrating.
Well, I think the first time I heard it was on Instagram, overlaid it on a Rain Them In reel.
Wow, for the terminology, overlay and reel. I'm very impressed. Well done.
I heard it. That's the first time I think I've heard it.
Oh, this was it. Yeah, you heard it because I put it on like our very first reel.
Blimey, I mean that's impressive.
That's catchy.
Yeah,
Somebody's done a really good job. So Hobbs thought that Sam and Olivia just put their heads together and made us a nice little jingle. I mean, I love our jingle, but yeah, it's not Rain Me In by Sam Fender and Olivia. It was very sweet though, because then it was playing on the radio. Mum was like, "What is this? What's this playing? This is the jingle, isn't it?" I was like, "No, babes, no. You need to start listening to the podcast." Oh, bless you. Right, before we go into moans, shall we do a little product of the week?
Okay,
I think we should. The wonderful podcast is sponsored by the one and only Lemure, who we love an incredible amount. Very, very lucky to have been supported by them for quite a long time, actually. They're an amazing brand. Very, very supportive of everything we do, and they keep us and the ponies kitted out.
absolutely.
They've got so much stuff, honestly. They've also now got an app, so you can head onto the app and do all your shopping and get points and stuff like that. So definitely download that. But my product of the week is going to be inspired by the demos where I put my riding boots on at the beginning of the night and didn't take them off until, when did we leave? Like
Gone 10.
Like they were on a long time,
wow.
Stomping up, down, on a horse, off a horse, walking around the arena, walking distances, putting the fences up, doing meet and greets, riding boots on the entire time, feeling gorgeous.
Wow.
Love them. I think they're really smart, the Lemure riding boots.
They are really nice.
They only came out last year. But love them. You get them in different lengths and widths and things to like.
Most important thing is comfort, isn't it?
But yeah, really, really nice, really smart. And the fact that you can keep them on for 4 hours, 5 hours probably maybe close to 6 hours actually when I actually put them on. Stomp around, do all that riding.
Nicely worn in then.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So go and check those out. If you're looking for new riding boots, start of the season, it's coming around. Go and have a look. I love the look of them.
Yeah, they do look really smart.
Like there's not too much. You know, some riding boots I feel like I've gone a bit crazy where there's just like a lot of lace and a lot of
Shine.
croc print and shine and everything. I'm a classic girl over here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I do just like a nice classy boot. And that's what they do. Right. My little positive ray of sunshine. What are we going to do this week with our moans? Are we moaning or are you positive Patricia?
Well, I still don't really have my moan is always the same about your
No.
timekeeping.
No, that's banned.
Okay.
You can't
I think
bring up a moan from the past.
You probably need to say about it then.
This is the point of these moans, is we air them and then we forgive and we forget and we move on with our lives.
Aren't we supposed to use them to improve ourselves?
No. Hobbs, come on, dig deep. I know you've got a moan in there.
I haven't. I'm going to do the positive thing. You can do the moan. What have you got to moan about?
Okay, my moan, and I don't want to upset you with this because I know that it was your way of coping in the situation. However, you did make, for my first drive fully laden in that big lorry, an extremely stressful atmosphere. It was like it was my first day on Earth, and you thought that I had never seen a road before. Every turn, every twist, every car braking a mile in front of us. Oh, careful, put the brakes on. Oh, it gets narrow here. Slow down, speed up. Oh.
Asking you helpful insights.
Yes, you were.
You did do a very good job. But I found it very stressful.
I know you did, and that's why I was like, it was making it more stressful for me. I was like, deep breaths, it's fine. This is her way of coping. But then Hobbs doesn't like a sat nav. She likes an actual map. Yeah. So then she's trying to read the sat nav on my phone, which she's getting awfully confused with. Then you go to get the map. So she's like rustling around trying to find the map behind the seats. Then she drops my phone. So then she goes, where's Hartbury on a map? So we now have no directions anywhere.
But you haven't told the full story. We got onto the M5 and I had thought, oh, this is a good journey for Meg. We get onto the M5, we cruise down it and we come off and we go to Hartbury. We just got on and your sat-nav man said that
Don't you go blaming Siri. It was the traffic on a Friday night.
I know, but that did throw me because I suddenly thought, and on it, of course you can't see on your little phone map where we're going. It looked as though it was going to take us through Malvern, which firstly is very hilly, and secondly is very narrow and very busy. That's why I wanted to get my map to see if I could find a way around Malvern.
Do you know what makes driving up hills even more stressful? Is when 20 minutes before you even approach the hill, you have a woman sat next to you going, oh my word, there's going to be a hill. I hate hills in this lorry. I hate them.
I do. But you did very well. And you kept your cool, even when we had to go through that tiny little town that was basically single lane.
Yeah. Do you know, in a way, it was good that you were so panicky because I felt like I went into fight or flight mode and I was there. My brain just went, no, come on, we're in an emergency now. Like, you've got to come through and stay calm. So maybe it did help. But I was laughing. It gets narrow here. Yes, I drive this road every day.
Right, I'm going to give you no advice. Don't even come to me for advice in the future.
Oh no, it was very
when
very
you
helpful.
Stall on a hill.
That was her, not me. Right, come on then.
What happened?
Give us your positivity.
Right, I've written it down.
She's got it in her new diary.
Yep,
Off the press, this one.
Oh,
it looks quite long.
There's quite a lot.
Okay, sit down, guys.
Okay.
I'm going to sip my wine.
Okie dokie. So, the quote is, luck is usually just the side effect of more collision with opportunity.
Okay.
Okay.
You Googling these, are you?
No, sometimes I come across them and then I do a little bit of research.
Who are you following for these?
I don't actually know.
Who's going through troubles online that they're sharing these quotes? Because that's me.
This came from researchers at
the Dalai Lama.
Massachusetts,
yeah.
Institute of Technology.
Oh, well, we've got multiple.
No, there's
the same one, okay.
Yeah, they did the research and they basically analysed why certain people kept encountering lucky breaks.
Oh, okay.
Far more often than others. So when their behaviour was tracked, the difference wasn't intelligence or talent. It was basically exposure to new things. Mm. So this is their quote. They say, if you want more luck, design your life to encounter more accidents. Ooh. New rooms, new people, new attempts. Most people wait for opportunity. The lucky ones simply... I don't know what that says.
She's lost her place. She's writing this after a few glasses of wine. Squiggly.
The number of doors
they knock on that one.
And where probability starts working for them. So the more...
Interesting. Do you know, Hobbs, you've done it again. You've blown my mind.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought that was really interesting. I thought it was just the quote to start with, but I didn't realise it was backed by scientists.
It's backed by
scientific research.
Okay.
And it's generally known, isn't it, that you make your own luck, I suppose.
Amen to that.
It's basically what it's saying.
Yeah.
But now, there is science behind that. And the more you put yourself out of your comfort zone, the more opportunities you might create. And you've got to be in the right place at the right time.
You have.
And
And it takes that one meeting with someone that
Yeah.
you bump into them and they're like, oh.
And you're not going to have that sitting at home or going through your usual routine.
Okay.
So you've got to push yourself, get out there, say yes to invites and new opportunities. And luck will come your way. You'll be lucky.
I love that this is coming from the woman that likes to spend 99.9% of her time at home.
Yeah.
Hobbs is happy with her opportunities now, though.
I'm happy with my opportunities.
Got this podcast. That came knocking.
I've had amazing opportunities.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes she turns them down. Don't want those.
yeah.
Yes, why do I want that?
I feel as though I am really, really lucky.
Oh, because of your lovely children that you got.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
But I think you've got to put yourself out there and then opportunities do happen.
So is it luck? Should we be calling it luck, or is it actually, are you grabbing life by the horns?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I get a lot of comments being like, oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, like I love what I do now and I am lucky in, because like you look at my life and it's
But you've done that.
great.
You've put yourself out.
Wasn't just given.
About. Yeah.
A lot of hours gone into that and a lot of blood, sweat and tears.
Yeah. But I
A
think
lot of tears.
I think you do get that from Dad and I.
Yeah, to be fair, you two were grafters.
Yeah. And when I saw Lucy Jackson at the demo, she was joking with me about how I contacted her and dropped, and she'd said, about you coming to work for over a New Year. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll drop her off.
Lucy literally. So yeah, Lucy was our host for the demos and I worked for her when I was 14. And yeah, as soon as we saw her, she was like, I was trying to find that message you sent me, Jeanette. Because you were literally like, yeah, I'll just leave her. You did. You left me over New Year's when I was 14.
Yeah.
Or when I've just turned 15, maybe.
I can't remember.
Might have had my birthday in
Yeah,
November.
that's true. I didn't make you do it.
No, but didn't you leave the country? Didn't you go skiing?
Yep.
Sorry, where was my luck? Where was my opportunity to go skiing?
But I think we were always going skiing without you kids.
Oh, cool.
I don't think we left you there. I don't think it was a choice. You would have always had the choice.
Do you think?
Yeah. I didn't say,
Hobbs.
Megan, you're not coming skiing. You're going to...
I'd have wanted to come skiing though. Or was I rebelling at that point? Was I too cool to go skiing?
I don't know, but I think maybe we were going with friends. Maybe we were going
Oh,
with
I bet you
Christine.
were.
It's probably a
And I
grown-up
bet the
trip.
brothers weren't going to go. And then I was like, well, I don't want to go just on my own. Okay.
But,
But yeah, you just dropped me off and left me there
and
for a week.
what an opportunity.
To be fair,
You
met
learned
Mark Todd and Andrew Nicholson.
Exactly. Well,
So
I rest my case.
also alone on New Year's Eve. Don't we move? Oh, very good. Okay. I'm quite liking this actually, Hobbs.
Yeah.
People were liking it not last week, week before.
Good.
Maybe we'll keep it coming. Maybe Hobbs is just a positive ray of sunshine.
I think we could all do with a bit of positivity at the moment. So
Oh, there is that.
let's work hard at it.
Where did you find that? Did you do some Googling? You been
I can't remember something.
putting your homework in?
See random quotes, and if something clicks with me, I then-
Resonate.
Yeah.
Read it again, sorry, one more time.
Okay.
Let's just have it. Well, then we'll get on to your questions and dilemmas, I promise.
Okay. Luck is usually just the side effect of more collisions with opportunity.
You let that sink in, all right? We'll see some questions and
But
dilemmas.
you are responsible for making those opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk. Right.
Oh, we could do TED Talks next.
We could do TED Talks. Maybe once they've listened to this, that'll be the opportunity we're given.
Who knows?
Shall
Okay,
we
questions.
do some questions?
Yes.
Who do you want to go first?
You, please.
Me. I've got a longy old one for you, Hobbs.
Okay. Fire away.
Right. Hi, Megs, Hobbs, and Pete. I've got a question I'd really appreciate your thoughts on. For context, I'm in my early 30s and took up riding again a couple of years after a 10-ish year break. I loved getting back into it and have even got my husband to start riding too. I'm starting to look into buying my first horse, which I'd have loved to do as a kid, but my family just didn't have the money or experience to do so. I've noticed a lot of horse ads seem critical about riding school riders. I'm seeing things like not suitable for a riding school rider, but the ad talks about an easygoing 14-2 cob who can do a bit of everything. But absolutely no one just out of a riding school would be suitable. As someone who had no access to horses other than via a riding school, I find these ads a bit frustrating. I'm a riding school rider, but also think I could care and give a horse a brilliant, loving home. What are your thoughts on this? Is it an actual thing? And as an aside, any tips for buying a first horse? Thanks so much, Helena.
Oh, what a lovely question. And well done, Helena. For
For fulfilling your dream.
Yeah.
Opportunity. Helena has grabbed it and she said, no, we're going to do this. Didn't get to do this as a kid.
Yeah.
So it's happening now.
Good for you. I would say...
Do you know, I've never seen that on an ad. I've seen not suitable for novices. I've never seen not suitable for riding school. That is annoying. I'm annoyed by that because I think, why are we disregarding people like where they've learned? It's kind of...
Exactly. And where are you supposed to go if you want?
Well, exactly. How do you get your first horse? Like, at least, a lot of people buy a first horse with no experience. At least you've actually got experience.
Yeah. I can't say I've really come across it very often either.
No.
All I would say is be careful because it is a minefield buying your first horse.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely get somebody you trust and who is experienced involved.
Go with you. 100%.
Would it be possible to do like a horse share initially? Maybe that's something you could look into.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
A share of 3 or 4 days a week where you're sharing the looking after and the costs with someone. People are time poor these days, aren't they? You know,
you're
might
not
be worth
wrong there.
advertising.
That's true because then when people are like, oh, so have you had a horse before? You're like, yeah.
Yeah. And they'll show you the way they do it and what works for, that horse. It can be a nice, gentle way in. And maybe after 6
We
months
basically
or a
did
year-
that with Barney, didn't we?
Yeah.
We shared him for a bit and then ended up buying him.
Can work really well. It's sort of a gentle way in. I mean, many people do it for years and it works brilliantly. You haven't got the full-time commitment of a horse.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe look into that. The other thing I'd say is sometimes I've known people that have bought a riding school horse that they've been riding.
We've bought a riding school horse.
Yeah. If you regularly ride one that you enjoy,
Yeah, that's a very good point.
that's always a possibility. And
Yeah.
you could even potentially keep it on livery there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a horse that you had been riding and you really like, I
suppose that depends on the
thinking
school. I bet a lot of them are quite protective over because I bet it's getting harder and harder to find riding school horses.
Yeah, they might be a good place to start though, even if they could help source one.
Yeah.
Find one for you.
Very true.
If someone writes on an advert not suitable for novice, they usually mean it.
Oh, not suitable for a novice, I would take very, very seriously. Not suitable for a riding school rider seems a little bit snobby
I think
to
if
me.
someone's written that though,
But why not just write not suitable for novice?
I don't know, it's not something I've really come across. I don't know. But I wouldn't go out. I mean, you could ring them up and say, what is it that why have you
Yeah,
written that?
exactly. Like, don't lay all your cards on the table. I'd ring them up and say, like, talk to them. And then see, like, if they say something like, oh, well, it has been known to, like, sometimes it will do this. Then you might think, okay, well, that's just not suitable
Could mean
for a
that it's a
novice.
little bit difficult to handle, or it could be on the ground, or it needs riding 6 days a week to keep it quiet.
I personally think it's just a bit snobby. People being like, you don't know how to own horses if you've only ridden at riding school. Because I just think, why would just put not suitable for a novice? That's fair enough. That's a very commonly used term.
Yeah. But don't get sucked in. Don't go and try anything that says not suitable for a novice.
Oh no, definitely avoid that. But if there's something you really, really like that says not suitable for a riding school rider, then I would think, okay, well they don't need to know where I've ridden.
Or get an experienced friend to call them up.
Exactly. Well, just that's the thing. Just go with them and say, oh yeah, like I've shared friends' horses, and go and see for yourself.
Yeah.
You might go and sit there and think, not my cup of tea.
Gosh, how exciting. Well, do let us know.
That is very exciting.
Yeah. I don't really have any other
love
tips.
pony shopping. If I didn't do what I do, maybe I'd be a professional pony shopper. Oh, do you want me to come? Me and Helena on the road. Pony shopping. Yeah, definitely take someone with you. Because also, one thing I will say for especially buying your first horse, but buying any horse, it's very easy to have those rose tinted glasses on. My word, have there been some horses I'm like, I love it. And thankfully I've had people with me to be like, oh, but did you notice X, Y, and Z? Because sometimes you just won't see it because you're so desperate to love the horse.
And the thing is, once you've bought it, it's very hard then to admit that something hasn't clicked or...
Oh yeah, you best believe I will not be admitting that.
you're like, I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exciting. Oh, get it. Right, Hobbs.
Okay, so I also have a question for you.
While Hobbs finds this question.
No, I've got it.
Oh, just to do a little shout out to Hi Ho Silver. But
Okay, go on then.
because look at this bangle. Isn't that cute? I keep getting in trouble for not wearing my engagement ring. It's currently at your house.
I wish you wouldn't do that after
I
we
know.
lost it that time. Well,
I know.
Didn't lose
That was
it.
stressful. I'll have to talk about that one day. But I have got this gorgeous Hi Ho Silver bangle on. And you guys could get the same one if you're writing in these questions, these dilemmas, the scandals, the gossip. Because every single time you submit something, you're entered into our big prize draw where once a month we pick a random name out and you're given a £150 Hi Ho Silver voucher.
it's very generous of them,
Whatever you
isn't
want.
it?
Very
That's
generous. And they've
lovely.
got so much beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's really nice. We must be due to pick another.
Oh my word, we must.
Yeah.
I bet we're close.
Yeah, because we're at the end of March.
Well, producer Tilly hasn't told me,
Okay,
so
maybe next week.
Oh no, it might be Pete revealing it.
all right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Right, let's do your question then.
Okie dokie. Right. This is a question for you. It says, hi guys, a question from Meg. But first off, I'm absolutely loving the podcast. I look forward to it every week.
Yay.
My ideal kind of entertainment.
Yay!
Okie dokie. I notice that you talk about the size of your arena often. Have you ever thought, or has there ever been talk, about upgrading your facilities at some point in your career? Like extending your arena, adding extra facilities, or revamping your barn, extending it. Either way, your horses are already in absolutely the best care, and I admire how much you care for them. From Phoebe. Well, thank you, Phoebe.
Oh, thank you very much, Phoebe. Wow.
Well,
There's a big reason why we can't extend that arena now, isn't there? King Kenny's allotment.
he's put his culottes or coloshes, whatever they're called.
Galot.
Is it no colosh? I don't know. Some piece of white plastic.
Yeah. We have spoken about it. It's always been a bit of a fever dream because we actually can't. We don't own that land that we could extend it to.
No, and if we extended it widthways, we're on a slope, so
It would
it's
cost a
slopey.
fortune. We'd have to build up the land
to
the side to then extend it.
So I don't think that is going to happen.
It's a money thing.
Yeah.
It would just be very, very expensive. So sadly,
It would. Yes, I think we're going to have to manage with the facilities we've got.
oh, boo-hoo, poor us.
I think the thing that we would both love is a wash box.
Oh,
That would be at the top of the wish
honestly,
list.
if someone said you can add one thing to your
Yeah.
yard,
Yeah.
wash box with a hot shower.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh gosh, the things I'd do for that. No, I don't think we would do anything. Like, it's really lovely where we are, but it's one of those that to make any of these changes would be very expensive,
yeah,
and
very
you wouldn't see
difficult.
it back on the property. So
No.
there's kind of like
No,
there's not
no,
really a lot.
there's not an obvious sort of place to
No.
extend or anything really,
No.
is there? But I mean, we love living there and we manage very well.
We
So
do.
I think
We do.
we'll carry on. Maybe one day we'll move to.
This, I was going to say, I think that'd be the more likely thing. Is the dream is to one day have a house with land, and like maybe build from the start would be lush.
Yeah, that would be nice. A barn that we'd planned and.
Yeah, Hobbs and I are so bad for sending each other properties. Honestly, like I'd say like what, twice a week we send stuff,
But
sometimes
even
more.
Pete's involved.
Yeah, that's so true. I don't know why I said just us. Yeah, Pete's involved. That one I sent you today.
Very nice.
Hobbs, should we go and see it? Got my paint's not even dry in my kitchen, Hobbs. Hardly finished renovating this one.
I do like looking at property.
You
like
do.
looking at
Do you know they
houses.
called that one derelict though?
Yeah.
I thought it's not derelict.
No.
Because a flushing toilet in there.
That might be when you get there.
But yeah, I think it will. I'd love one day to have a house with land and like build our own thing, and then I would build a bigger arena. So when you're building it from the start, if you've got the
Exactly.
space,
Yeah.
it's not that much more to go a bit bigger. But for us to extend now, it would be
Yeah, it would be a real upheaval.
it'd be a I think we'd spend like
Probably as much as starting from scratch.
literally, because we'd have to build all that land up. I think you'd be looking at 50k at least, and to gain what, a few meters.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
I'll keep them circles coming.
Yeah,
little bit
arena
tighter.
hire. It's a lot
Well,
cheaper.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, good question though, because I do often get asked that, and I think sometimes people are like, "Why wouldn't you just extend out into that field?" But that's
Yes,
the one
that's
that belongs
not-
to the
that's
neighbours.
not
We rent
ours.
that one.
Right, dilemma
Yes,
time.
Dilemma time.
Okay, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
What would you rather?
I don't know, I've got a very long one, so I have to read it slowly.
My one's quite long as well, actually.
Oh, gosh.
Do you want me to get going while you figure out how to zoom in on the text? It's hard to read these things on a phone, actually.
It is. Can't I just do the short one that came in? The other one. Tilly, stop sending me long ones.
I just want a little short sentence. This is our fault because we've been like, give us the details. And then they give us the details.
Bullet points. They're easy to read.
No, come on, it's fine. People know we're both dyslexic. They
on
can
then.
take the reading.
Go on then, you start.
I'm a bit nervous now. Okay. I'm really enjoying listening to the pod. Mondays have genuinely become something to look forward to. Oh, I love that so much. That's so cute. So I have a dilemma and I could really use some perspective. Hobbs, I would love your take on this.
Ooh, okie dokie.
A little over a year ago, extreme circumstances forced me to move to a completely new area, leaving Sorry, the reading's already become a problem. Leaving behind everything and everyone I'd ever known. I lost touch with friends, family, and even had to start a new job. The only familiar faces I brought with me were my animals, my pony and my dogs. Aww. When I moved my pony to a local livery yard, I met my now boyfriend, who also kept his horse there. Honestly, I couldn't believe my luck. Life suddenly felt like it was unfolding in the best possible way. We have a really good relationship and we bond through our love of eventing. He dreams of qualifying for badminton grassroots while I happily cruise around 70, 80 centimetres. Here's where the problem starts. My boyfriend has always taken his mum to events. She rides occasionally, but she is very invested in her son. Recently, she told my boyfriend that our relationship is taking his focus away from his dream of qualifying for badminton grassroots. No, red flag. Get her in the bin. Actually, we can't bin her. She's the mum, but still. And that she's not a huge fan of us being together. Bin her! Back in the bin! I just took her out of the bin, put her back. I'm sick of this. My boyfriend told me that she has not liked any of his previous girlfriends and advised me not to take it personally. Now, I feel like I can support him at competitions. Now I feel like I can't support him at competitions without creating an atmosphere. Should I back off and let him and his mum go together, just the two of them? I love the buzz, the event day buzz, and I want to be a supportive girlfriend, but I feel like my presence isn't welcome. And if I do go, am I supposed to stand on the sidelines and be there but not there? I'd really appreciate your thoughts on how to navigate this. Thank you, Anonymous. Dun, dun.
Wow.
Get her in the bin.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
That is awful. I think, personally, it's mum that needs to step back from the eventing.
Yeah.
I think.
Or just lighten up, babes. Like, we're doing this for fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. It's obviously not his career.
No,
It's a hobby.
it's a dream. So, like, make the dream enjoyable. Make the journey fun.
But I hate to say this, it's got to come from him.
Preach it, Hobbs. I was going to say the exact same thing.
He's got to say that he doesn't want her to come. Unless I think you two go and maybe she comes in the car for a short while. You've
Drive
got to.
separate. Yeah, like she's not as involved. I think she needs a little. The trouble is I wonder if he feeds into it a little bit. Like, I wonder if he's a bit like, oh no, but like we do need to take it seriously, and like whether they kind of feed off each other, and then it creates a bit of this atmosphere. And she's like, oh, don't know how to navigate
Maybe you
this.
need to have a chat with him and tell him how it's making you feel. I mean,
I'd be like, babe, isn't this meant to be fun? Like, aren't we also meant to be having a good time while we try and like get qualified for grassroots?
Yeah. Mum obviously takes it very seriously as well. And
I also hate the fact that she's like, I don't like her. Like the mum doesn't like any of the other girlfriends and stuff.
well, and
It's
it
just,
sounds as though she's driven them all away.
do you know what it's giving? It's giving a little bit like weird You know how some mums and sons have weird relationships where the mum like is just obsessed with the son and no one's good enough.
No one's ever going to be good enough.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're not like that with your boys. You're like, someone take them.
Anyone?
Yeah. It's that vibe.
Big red flags. I think if he's not prepared to stand up for you, then it's...
Yeah, because also, like, if this goes the full way, which obviously, like, we're always hoping it will, and when you're in a relationship, you're thinking, you picture yourself with that person.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, if you're in a relationship, you should at least be thinking, like, hopefully this has got a future.
Well, might be a short term. Might be a short term fun relationship. She might not be thinking this is the man I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Okay, so if you're not thinking that, then who cares?
Yeah.
Let them crack on.
Let them crack on. Don't go and enjoy the good bits.
But
if you're thinking of a longer term thing, I would be wanting to lay down some ground rules and have it out with him.
Lay down the law. But that's what I mean. If you're thinking like this might be the man that I marry one day,
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
you need to know that you're ahead. Like
You're the number one,
prioritized
not
ahead
the
of
mum.
mummy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are they saying that you're still the boss of me? But rules don't always apply. Don't do as we do.
Yeah, but I'm not the boss of the boys.
No,
I believe their
she
wives.
admits she's the boss of me.
Their wives definitely need to come first.
100%. Okay, so game plan. We're going to sit him down. We're going to talk to him. We're going to be like, do you sometimes think the vibe's a bit off? Like when we go venting. Hopefully he's going to be like, oh yeah, mum can be quite intense. And then you say, yeah, like,
It's making me feel uncomfortable.
it's actually, yeah, I don't feel that welcome there. And I really want for us to be able to enjoy this together. Love that she's involved and that she's passionate about it. Because it is like, it's such a nice thing to share.
Yeah.
And we don't want to take that away from her. But I think then hopefully he can be like, do you think you could have a little chat to her and don't say it's come from me? He can't go in and be like,
Yeah.
Betty said this. And like maybe
got to
just,
come from him.
he's got to have a little conversation and be like, look, can we remember that we do this for fun and we want everyone to feel welcome and have a good day out.
Yeah, I agree. Will you let us know how it goes?
Yeah.
It's probably difficult for her as well, but she just needs to grow up and get over it.
Grow up. Learn it first.
He'll be left on the shelf forever at this rate.
Oh dear.
Good luck. I hope it goes.
Yeah,
right.
and also like I am very happy for you that you've found this guy who like genuinely does sound perfect other than
the mother.
monster-in-law.
Gosh.
But yeah, keep at it, babe, and have some little conversations.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let me read this great long one as well. I'll try and make some sense of it. Okie dokie. Hi, Pete, Meg and Hobs. Happy now, Pete?
That's because Pete's been upset that he wasn't first
Okay,
on the list.
I understand. Okay.
But Pete's not here, so
They can't even appreciate
Didn't
it. Okay, anonymous, please. I've got a bit of a dilemma. I've been best friends with this girl since we were very young, but over the last couple of years, her behaviour towards me has started to feel a bit off. For context, I work full-time with horses and compete, so it's a big part of my life.
Get it, girl.
Since I was younger, I've always had a bit of a crush on a professional rider. Over the years, we've trained together, and there's been some harmless flirting, a few messages here and there, and I've always told my friend about it. Anyway, then she breaks up. Oh no, what have I done? She breaks up with her long-term boyfriend. A month later, she texts me saying, I've slept with him. With the professional rider, I assume.
The one she fancies.
And yes, it's that rider.
No, bad boots.
I didn't say anything at the time, but it did upset me. Not
Oh,
because
so she's been crushing on this professional rider and best friend's just broken up with the boyfriend, swooped in and had a
sounds like it.
night of...
Anyway, she said it did upset her, not because I was planning anything with him, but it felt like a strange line to cross.
Yeah, agreed.
And it hasn't been a one-off. There was another guy I'd been on a couple of casual dates with, nothing serious. And at a hunt ball, she kissed him and then came straight over to me to tell me, really excited about it. Yeah, it's getting funny vibes. from this
Do you know
friend.
what's happening? We're opening that bin lid up and we're popping this girl in with the mum. Off to the dump.
You're going to have a very full bin. It just feels really uncomfortable. I've also noticed that when she's single, she becomes quite difficult to be around. But when she's in a relationship, she's a completely different person and really lovely.
Oh.
We both compete and I'll always go out of my way to support her. But when I ask her to come to mine, competitions, I guess, even when she's free, she'll say no because she wants a day off. The thing is, she's my oldest friend. I don't want to lose that. But do I bring this up? Or is this just a sign that we've grown apart?
Babe, can I hold your hand when I say this? Your oldest friend is not always your best friend. I don't think she's really your friend anymore.
Time to move on.
I know it's hard, and it's almost like when you're in a relationship for a long time and you think, oh, but I've invested this many years now,
and
like I may as well just stay. But she doesn't sound
like a proper friend, a true friend.
And like she's got your best interest at heart at all.
No. And you don't need people like that in your life.
I just think it's very right. The professional rider, she might have been like, oh, like it's like this thing that we both like, you know, we see him around, we compete against each other, we both have a crush, and like she thought it was kind of just like, oh, crazy that one of us actually went there.
Yeah.
Second time around, that can't be happening more than once. Where like there's a line. You can't be going after the same guys.
No, it just sounds very odd, doesn't it? It does, and I think as Meg says, you need people that have got your back in your corner. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like a very competitive sort of relationship.
Yeah, and almost like she like wants to be the main character. She's the one that like her competing's more important. She's the one that's getting with these people. And I think she kind of wants you there to be like, oh my God, yay for you.
Yeah.
And like they're applauding her. It's all about her. It's not a shared thing.
No.
It's a one-way relationship, that.
No. I would move on and find new friends.
I really would. And I genuinely think you're going to feel quite a weight lifted after. And like you don't have to break up with her.
No.
Like just
sort of
and also
naturally.
like drift apart and then see if she comes and makes an effort. She might think,
good
oh
advice.
gosh, I've really like lost someone that I cared about here, and it might be a bit of a wake up call.
Don't chase, don't make the first move. Wait and see what happens.
The Hobbs playing games here. Getting a little insight into how she landed.
No,
King
but
Kenny.
you're right. You don't need to have a big bust up.
No, not at all.
But you just can gently.
And I think that will also be
move
quite
yourself.
telling for you.
Yeah.
Because it might be what she needs to be like, oh, actually, like I'd love to come with you this weekend, actually, like competing.
Yeah, and stop pandering to her. Stop going in.
Yeah,
supporting her.
life is too short, and there'll be so many other people out there that will support you.
Yeah.
And
Go
you have
and
a great
find some new
relationship with.
opportunities.
Go make
New
some love,
rooms.
babe. See a new room. Go on in.
Go open the door.
Yeah, life's too short to be around toxic people.
Yeah.
But then also it's quite sad just being like, leave her.
I mean, she might not be toxic. She might just be thoughtless, just... generally.
Yeah, I suppose your other option is, if you're thinking, no, like there's way too much water under the bridge for like to just ditch it completely, then I think if that's your thought, then I think you do need to have a little chat with her and be like, can we maybe check in about how our friendship's been over the last few years and how things have made me feel, and then see what she says. But if she doesn't take that well, then I think that is your sign to be like, cool, you're not my people anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gosh, well, good luck. And I'm sure other lovely people will come into your life.
They will. Do you want to know a secret, Hobbs?
Yeah.
I know who the pro rider is. I'll tell you off the pod. Sorry, guys, we can't be divulging.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Very good dilemmas.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
always get really good ones.
We do.
Thank you for trusting us with your deepest, darkest secrets. And I hope some of what we say
It's helpful.
is helpful and like resonates a bit. Or even if it's not, even if you like, it might be one of those things that you listen and you think, no, absolutely not. Like I want the opposite of that.
Sometimes just getting off your chest.
Sometimes it's helpful. And it's almost like, when you make someone else choose for you.
Yeah.
And then you actually find out what you really wanted.
crystallizes your choice.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you were like tuna or beans and cheese and I really wanted tuna, then you said beans and cheese, I'd be like, no, actually I want the tuna. You know, always
Interesting.
comes back to the jacket potatoes.
Oh,
Right,
dear.
well, do keep them coming in. You can email us at hello@reinthemin.com. I need to keep checking this. Or you can WhatsApp us, or you can slide in to our DMs. Whatever it is, guys, we would love to help you out and get chatty on the pod. So do keep them coming in. And then you might get your little Hi-Ho Silver voucher as well. Right, Hobbs.
Yeah.
You're probably itching to get home
Home
to
for
eat.
supper. Yeah, I was going to say, let's wish everyone happy Easter, but it'll already have been, won't it?
Well, do you know what I was going to say? You need to tell me the best or worst thing you've eaten.
Oh, gosh, I completely forgot about this.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
The cupcakes. Honestly, I know we've slated dairy milk a lot on here, but Simon did let me into a little secret of how they make them, because there were chocolate ones and there were vanilla ones. And the chocolate ones are my favourite. And Simon said that a lot of dairy milk is melted to make that icing, which was, it was the creamiest, chocolatiest thing ever. The cake was so moist. I enjoyed every second of it.
They were really good.
Honestly, like without a shadow of a doubt, the best thing I've eaten this week.
Wow.
So good.
Wow.
Shout out, James. I was trying to get him to make our wedding cake for the longest time. I think it's too much pressure.
Gosh. Do you know, I think the best thing I've eaten, this is going to be terrible. People are going to really slate me. I think the best thing was that burger I had.
I
like
cannot
cafe.
believe you have the balls to come in here and say that. Fair play, Hobbs, because you're going to get torn down in the comments.
I'm going to get slated. The thing is, it was a really, 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 really busy day, and I had eaten nothing except a banana in the morning. Usually I have a banana first thing, and then after I've done the horses, I go in and I'll have something more substantial.
Got to get that potassium in early.
Eggs on toast or something. But I need a cup of tea and I need something in the morning before I embark on the horsey tours.
Treacherous journey.
Anyway, then we had been exceedingly busy, and
We were just out of the house all day, weren't we?
We were out
One
of the
those
house
ones
all
we were
day.
like,
And it
forgot
got
to
to
put the
like
food in the lorry.
3 o'clock or something, didn't it? And we still weren't even heading home. And you said, let's just go and grab something.
Sandwich.
Something. And somebody directed us to this cafe. Are we allowed to say the name of? I can't even
Yeah, it's far enough away from our house, yeah. Can't even remember it.
Can't remember. Fig and Favour or something.
Yeah.
And they said, that we were in the lorry, and they said, there's a big car park, so you'll be able to park there. And we went in, and it was very, very quiet, thank goodness, because we were
ravenous.
Well, but also I was so embarrassed because we were in yard clothes.
Oh, yeah, and it's quite a nice place.
It was a nice place, very smart. And there were ladies at luncheon there, weren't there? Did you notice that? And I go in my...
We stank.
Yes, we stank.
Yeah.
I was very embarrassed. And initially went in.
Do you notice how they sat us in a corner?
They did.
I thought, by the toilets.
But he was very sweet. And
Oh,
he
really
said,
lovely.
because we said, we just want something to take away. And he said, we'll sit down, have a look at the menu, and then sit down and wait while it's prepared.
Yeah, no, but honestly, lovely stuff.
And we thought, gosh, well, if we're going to sit here, with others, we're going to have to eat it in the lorry. So
Well, no, because then we looked and we were like, in our heads, we were only getting a sandwich.
Yeah, and they
we
were
looked at the
actually
menu and my
proper
word,
meals. weren't
yeah.
they? So we decided, oh gosh, we'll just eat because it'll be so much nicer. And I had a burger and skin on fries, and
Burger.
it was very, very good. Homemade, beautifully cooked, moist, and juicy, tender.
Do you reckon it was like, and they minced the steak?
Yeah,
Like,
and he was. And I think when you're really ravenous, things just taste so much better, don't they? It had properly crispy bacon on.
Did look, it was thick.
Thick and
Nice bun as
gherkins,
well.
nice buns.
Oh, nice buns. If you got buns, huh? Okay, and then 2 days later, you went out for another meal.
Stop
Hobbs.
it!
What did you order there?
I ordered another burger because I'd been so inspired. I'd so enjoyed that one.
And how many weeks ago was it that you came on this very podcast?
Stop it, because I didn't need to tell you. I could have
And
made
you
something
said
up.
that your worst meal that week was a burger that King Kenny had done for you. Admittedly not made, he just shop bought them.
Well, and I said, I'm fussy with burgers.
No. I think if we replayed the tape, I think you'd say you don't like burgers.
I generally don't like burgers.
And she ordered 2 in 3 days.
I'm a woman. I'm allowed to change my mind.
It just killed me.
I know, Dad wasn't very impressed.
Gosh.
That's my burger quota for the year.
But that was your best thing you'd eaten.
I think it was. It was the thing I've enjoyed the most.
When
in
you're
last week.
so hungry, it hits different.
Yep, it does.
Gosh.
Anyway,
Wow.
well, King Kenny's cooking the bassa fish tonight with
Very intrigued to see what
couscous.
that
I'm looking forward to it.
couscous looked good.
Yeah, I
that was a
better
little
go.
HelloFresh meal that
I better go, better leave you all.
kindly gifted to my
You did,
parents.
you did.
I am now going to go and make Holly Lanahan some, because she's veggie. We're going to have halloumi and like roasted vegetables wraps.
Oh, that would be nice.
Tzatziki and
Very nice. And then
Delish.
you're going to do another podcast.
then we're going to do the podcast, and I'll be 7 more glasses of wine down by that point. So make sure you tune in for that bonus ep.
Gosh. Right. Well, I think we should say goodbye to these lovely people.
I think we should. Well done, Hobbs. Very good ep. Very good dilemmas. Very good questions. Very good time.
I do try.
Oh, well, thank you very much for listening, watching, whatever it is you do. If you're here supporting this podcast, we love you because you're making it all happen. And it's so great to know that you listeners are out there and
We hope you're enjoying
waving your
it.
flags and commenting. And yeah,
Yep,
it's
drop us a
amazing.
comment.
Yes, do. Please make it jacket potato related. Or, like, by all means, something about the rest of the podcast.
And I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks. Big thank you to Lemure for sponsoring. We live, laugh, love you, but we live, laugh, dinner more. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.